Hey guys, so this is my 4-month update on drinking spearmint tea every single day. And I have to say, it has been a journey. I was gonna do a 3-month update, but at the 3-month mark and then a few weeks following that, I was having a lot of struggles with skin picking because I was living in an RV. I was living in a place that was not my own, so I couldn't like personalize it to fit my needs. So I was trying to like wait for it to heal up a little bit so I could film an accurate video because my skin does not heal like it used to. I do scar pretty easily now. I think it also has to do with just getting older, and I've been on 2 rounds of Accutane, so that definitely took its toll on my skin and probably impaired its ability to heal a little bit. So yeah, but I do struggle with skin picking, so there's your disclaimer, I guess. So I don't have anything on my skin right now except for sunscreen, so I'll do a little overview. I break out the most on my lower cheeks and chin, so I'm not really gonna show. I can show my forehead, I guess, but it's like pretty clear for the most part. I just have scars up there from my teenage years. That side. So everything is just scarring except for this little patch right here that just popped up, and then that guy is starting to go down, but everything else, it's all scarring. Yeah, this one was definitely a cyst. It's not as big of a cyst as I normally get, but it did hurt really bad for like 2 days and made me kind of upset. But basically what I will say about the spearmint tea method is that it did work, but it's not a magical cure for hormonal cystic acne, at least for mine. I don't know about, it might work for other people, but mine is, I guess it's pretty aggressive. I didn't think it was this aggressive and resilient and stubborn, but I guess it just is. I would say that my skin has improved like 45 to 50%. It has definitely reduced the amount of breakouts that I get, the frequency of them and the intensity of them. So I get breakouts less often and when I do get them, they're definitely way less intense. They go away quicker. They're just like generally less inflamed and smaller in size, but I still get them. And this one that popped up the other day really was like trying me because, as you guys know or may not know, I've mentioned in other videos that I'm trying to exhaust every single option that I know of and that I can or have access to or whatever before I make the decision to try spironolactone. Which, if you don't know what that is, you can Google it, but basically it's just a medication for adults, female hormonal acne, but it does come with its fair share of side effects. So I've been really just like weighing my options with that. Obviously, I don't want to rely on a pill for the rest of my life to control my breakouts. Nobody does. But I'm weighing my options and I'm kind of just seeing if it's worth it or not to me. But right now I'm still continuing the tea. Like I'll drink some like every few days now. It's not really like an everyday thing. And if you guys want me to make a video on how I make my tea in bulk, so that I have it ready for the whole week. Definitely leave a comment and let me know, because I can totally do that. It's a really easy process, and I can go into depth on where I get my teas and the kind of teas and all that stuff. I think that it decreased my oil production by a little bit. I was not really oily to begin with, but it does seem like my face is just a little drier now. Not anything too crazy, just what I've noticed. And it decreased the inflammation. That's one thing that I did notice like right away, probably at the beginning of week 2, was that my breakouts were just so much less inflamed. I was still getting them, but they were just, there's a lot less inflammation going on. I've just been dealing with this for so long, you guys, like literally since middle school. And I just feel like it's not fair to me, and really nobody should have to be subject to this type of prolonged like acne journey, or whatever you want to call it. I'm 22 now. I'm really just like about to bite the bullet with the spironolactone, because that just seems to be what I need. And my skin, like I said before, my skin doesn't heal as good as it once did when, you know, I was younger and stuff. So I am noticing more atrophic scarring, or yeah, I think it's pronounced atrophic scarring, which is like, it's just not good. I need to really just like figure something out fast, because yeah, I have the atrophic scarring. The hyperpigmentation that's left behind isn't as big of a deal to me, because I know that that will just fade with time. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still upsets me because it does take a while for it to heal completely, but the atrophic scarring is definitely something that really just is probably gonna be the #1 thing that makes me accelerate this process with my dermatologist. If I do decide to go ahead with that, I will definitely be documenting that whole thing. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. And if you guys have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments. Also, like I said before, if you're interested in seeing a little tutorial on how I make the tea, also leave that in the comments. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I'll see you in the next video.